Recently, I was on a work trip to Hyderabad at a construction site. I got to spend nearly 3 months there, and I cannot wait to share my experiences with you all. So, while I was there as a BIM consultant, but my approach has always been that of a holistic construction professional. I'm someone who likes to go beyond the computer screen, get hands on experience with the real world challenges and problems. Having said that, I will not be able to share the granular details of the project because of the confidentiality reasons, but I promise you that the insights are still valuable. My typical day started early in the morning, arriving at the site office, following up on emails, reports, and attending a brief meeting with the client. And after that, I would walk to the site, checking on progress of various activities. This was also when I got to interact with site engineers, supervisors, safety engineers, workers, ask them questions. I was like a kid in a candy store. I got to witness everything up close, the planning, the execution, and the problem solving that happens at a construction site day in, day out. But more than that, I got to experience the sheer scale of the building. Seeing the design come to life at a full scale is something that no computer screen can truly justify. You feel the gravitas of the structure, the immense labor and energy that goes into construction. It is a humbling experience, to be honest. In this video, I will briefly discuss 4 key topics. Number 1, my roles and responsibilities. Number 2, site logistics. Number 3, site safety. And number 4, my hiring experience or hiring on-site BIM coordinator. One of the many tasks that I was involved in was conducting 4D simulation using a BIM model. This required close collaboration with the planning engineers to align with the monthly construction schedule. Once the schedule were integrated, we tracked the progress regularly. A major part of my role included preparing planned versus actual presentations, showcasing how the construction was progressing against the planned schedule. This was critical in identifying delays, reallocating resources, and adjusting workflows to keep the project on track. Additionally, I worked on preparing as planned and as actual drawings for monthly billing purposes. These drawings served as a documentation for progress verification and billing approvals. This ensured that payment were released based on actual work done or actual work at site. One of my biggest takeaways from this experience was understanding site logistics and procurement. Site logistics plays a crucial role in how materials, equipments, and people move around the construction site. Poor logistics can lead to delays, inefficiencies, and even safety hazards. I saw this firsthand how planning and coordinations are crucial in ensuring that materials arrive on time, and they are stored properly and accessible at the same time when needed. This site was in a very prime real estate location, which meant land was extremely expensive and space was a major constraint. There wasn't enough room for large scale material, stocking. So just in time deliveries became very crucial. On top of that, due to regulatory restrictions, a batching plant could not be set up on site, which meant all the concrete had to be sourced from a distant plant. This added another layer of complexity, ensuring timely deliveries, maintaining the workability of concrete, and coordinating the concrete pouring schedules became very crucial. Here's an important point I would like to highlight. The site was divided into different zones or pours, and certain zones faced major delays because they were initially designated as truck movement path. Since these areas couldn't be cast on time, they later became bottlenecks for construction progress. This was a crucial learning point. Temporary logistics planning must consider long-term construction sequencing. Any delays in one phase can have a cascading effect on the subsequent activities. Safety is another major aspect that often gets overlooked in digital planning. On site, I saw how minor lapses in safety measures could lead to significant risk. When working on such a large scale project, there are always many temporary work happening. New movement routes are created, signages are required, and safety coordination becomes a key challenge. The way the site was managed in this regard was commendable. At any given time, there were around 1500 people working on site day in day out, yet there were no casualties. I was managing the overall project and taking care of the bigger aspect. So that is the reason why I couldn't stay on site for too long. So that is also the reason why we needed an on-site BIM coordinator who acts as a bridge between us and the site team. The hiring process went well and we successfully onboarded someone who was a great fit. So far so good, we are happy with the outcome. This trip has made me believe that being on site is very important for anyone in the construction industry. Learn how materials move, coordination happens, and how safety plays a critical role in every aspect of construction. And above all, stand in front of the structure that you've been designing. It will change the way you look at your work forever. So I hope I was able to add some perspective. On that note, we've come towards the end of the video. I thank you so much for your time. Stay in touch and I'll see you in the next one.